ScoreBiggerDating.com. ScoreBiggerDating.com.
Oh, yeah. You know what it is, family. Let's get ready to rumble. You know how we do it, right? Hut one, hut two, huddle up. The fun has just begun. The week is behind us. The weekend is in front of us. We are living live. We are here. Glory to God. We got people going to be popping in. We got some of the oldie goldie guests that's here. A lot of people that went through things and let you know how good God is. They're still here. We're still breathing. We got our own Stephen. He's still breathing, trying to break even. We got a lot of folks. Miss Gladys, she's addicted to Score Bigger Dating Live Virtual Hangout. And we got Anson, you know what I'm saying? He's the t-shirt man. You know what I'm talking about? He always got something funky, fresh, and it's on his chest. And we got Chocolate Pearl, known to Rocker Brothers World. She's here tonight. And Miss Maggie. Miss Mag. Y'all call her what you want her. That girl like she should be driving a Jag, Miss Mag. So you tuned in, family. We're going to have a good time, and we're going to jump right in and get the party started. We're running just a tad late, but y'all know how we do. It's always 8:30-ish. You know what I'm talking about? When we get down with the get down. So let's slide right up real quick. She done went and got something new. Her laptop now is clear. Her voice is on point. Welcome back, Miss G, the G spot, Miss Gladys. So Miss Gladys, let the Facebook and YouTube world know how you doing, girl, how you feeling, and most of all, how you living. Go.
I'm doing good. Today is Friday. Rough day at work. Always living large, taking charge.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I forgot.
Okay.
I forgot something because I just woke up from a nap.
Okay. Next year we're gonna have a nice segment. It's gonna be like I always say, your time to shine. You say, get it off your mind. So because we want you to get things like that off your mind when you're going through stress, you're upset and depressed. We want to know because Steven, you know how important this is. Holding that stuff in is not good. So that's going to be your time to shine. Get it off your mind. I definitely want to welcome you back next year to be a part of that. Hey, Steven, let the Facebook and YouTube world know where you calling in from tonight. We definitely need to know how you doing, how you feeling, and most of all, Mr. Wick, how you living? Go.
Doing great. Calling in from ATL 678 area code. Had a great week and started out the week in Hilton Head. That was good. Had a lot of fun there. And back in the ATL, ready to go. Have some fun tonight.
Okay, good. Nice, for sure. Very good. Let's drop down to the man, the T-shirt king. He's here tonight, live. He's been through some things. God brought him through it. So he's here to share the glory and the story. And he goes by the name of Anson B. Hey, Anson, let the Facebook and YouTube and Instagram world know how you doing, how you feeling, and most of all, Anson, boy, how you living? Go.
I am doing well. I'm feeling fine, and I am living like God wants me to live. I'm here to represent that Vans can make her dance.
Mm.
Drop that dollar, drop that dollar, drop that dollar.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love it. You always got something very, funky, fresh, and you always known to put the ladies to the test. So let's slide right over to Chocolate Pearl. Ladies and gentlemen, you let the Facebook and YouTube world know how you doing, Chocolate, how you feeling, and most of all, girl, how you living. Go.
I'm calling you from the 904 area code, Duval, Jacksonville, Florida, representing. I'm doing good. I know I don't look like it, but hey, I am. I'm doing good. I'm just tired.
Yes, ma'am.
From packing, trying to get this place packed and ready to go. Don't know where I'm going, but I'm ready to go.
Well, that's good. That's good. That's good. I mean, like you say, you gotta. I mean, sometimes it's like that, Chocolate, and but wherever it's going, wherever you end up, you're gonna bring life to that destination. I guarantee you that. That's for sure.
I just hope it ain't back to my son's house. That's all I care about.
Right. Well, we're gonna see what Miss Maggie got going on. Her daughter told me one of your family members got in a car wreck, so she's gonna try to make it on. She sent me the pictures and everything like that. But how you doing, Miss Maggie? And let the Facebook and YouTube world know where you're calling from. I don't know if you're in the ATL or the 912. Let us know what the do is. Give it to me. Go.
I'm in a 404 area code tonight. I'm going to be here for early Thanksgiving in Atlanta area, celebrating with my family, enjoying the cold weekend.
Oh yeah. That I appreciate that, Miss Maggie. Yeah, I woke up this morning. I'm in the 912 land of Savannah, Savu, and it was 35 degrees. It was kind of chilly. How was it in your neck of the woods, Steven? How was it in the ATL this morning?
Cold. Yeah, it was like in the 20s. Yeah, it was cold.
29 degrees.
What?
29.
Wow.
It was cold here too.
Okay, Anson. Down in MIA, how was it this morning when you woke up?
It was actually kind of cool. It wasn't hot as usual. It was nice, brisk weather today.
Okay, I see what you're saying. All right. Well, guess what? Family, that's going to send us to the trending news. Y'all know it. Just what does I do? How about that Herschel Walker? I mean, he's going to give the brother Raphael, he thinking a run for his money. Y'all let me know, do y'all feel he got a chance or he don't got a chance? Miss Gladys, you think Herschel got a chance? Give it to me. Go.
You'll never know. Life is unpredictable. So I really can't say.
Okay. All right. How about you, Wick? He got a chance? How you feel about it?
Yeah, I mean, he got a chance. Because they're going to vote for their party. They're not voting for the man. They just vote for somebody that's going to, vote the way they want them to vote in the Senate. So that's the most important thing to them.
Okay.
Just somebody who's going to do what they want them to do. So.
Right. Okay. All right. Almost like a stool pigeon. Hey, Anson, how you feel about that? Herschel Walker, you think he gonna give Raphael a good run for his money going down, to the end of the gate with the starting point and ending point? How you think the race gonna end up? Go.
Unfortunately, it's a good chance that he can win. I think that if he does win, that really says a whole lot about black folks in Georgia.
Oh.
Because that means that not enough black folks came out and voted. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be a sad case if he do win. because he
Wow.
damn sure don't deserve it.
Right. I feel you on that one. Oh, let's go to 904 Duval. How you feel about old Herschel giving Raphael a run for his money next month on December the 6th? How about it, Chocolate Pearl? Go.
Think about it. He's gonna do some damage because first of all, it went to a runoff.
Okay.
So that
Okay.
should tell you something right there. I
Right.
agree with Stephen. You know, you never know, but you think about it. There's not enough people voting, and when
Okay.
Stephen said that the people that are voting is just voting for their party. They
Right.
don't care who's running. They just voting for
Okay.
their party. So
Okay.
if it's a Republican, if he's running for Republican, there's going to be some Republicans. Now, Republicans love to vote. No matter
Okay.
what, they're going to vote for Republican.
Big.
Democrats
Okay.
has a tendency that unless there's somebody in office that they like, they're not going to go vote. They're not going to waste their time. And that's just, to me, voting for the opposite side. If you don't
Right.
vote, period, you vote for the opposite side. That's why the Republicans tend to vote regardless who's running, whether they like them or not. They're going to vote for their party.
I see what you're saying. So if you don't vote, that's a vote for them.
That's a vote for them.
I got you. I see what you said. Very well
That's
said.
a vote for them. People don't see things that way. When
Right.
you don't go out there and voice, you're not standing for your rights.
Right.
You just get quiet and then you giving in because you
Right.
didn't go in there and open up your mouth and vote.
Right.
And so you just gave that vote away.
To the
I didn't vote, so it didn't count. No, it counted because you didn't. Because the less votes people voting, the more votes go for the other person, and people don't see it in that manner.
Right. All right. Well, let's see what Miss Maggie got to add to the her flavor on top of that. How you feel about old Herschel Walker giving Raphael a run for his money? You think he can almost pull this thing off, or it's going to be a landslide? The Democrats, we're going to take it. Go.
Oh, I hate that she froze.
Oh.
You know, she in another area, so she probably not getting
Yeah. No, yeah, she in 404. She up there with Steven. All right, what we'll do then is well, let's go to the first question of the night for the family. It goes a little something like this. Look at she trying to come on back. Look at she trying. Yeah, okay. Well, how you feel about
going out on me?
Yeah, you got internet.
Herschel. Yeah, I'm not in a good area, but Herschel don't know A, B, C, or D about politics. So may the best man win and not the person who they prefer to be in there because of the party that they are involved in.
Correct.
So with it being 50-50, may the best man win.
Best man win. Okay, like you say, you know, it's not about the person himself, it's about the party. That's a shame. Very well said, Chocolate Pearl and Miss Mac. How about this first question for the family tonight?
Sit down somewhere.
Oh, there you go. My man.
Ain't too busy to send that message.
Exactly. Ain't too busy.
Okay. Well, how about this here? Let me ask y'all this right here. Julius, chime in on this one here. Do you think the internet has caused more harm than good in reference to relationships? Give me your humble opinion on that. I'm gonna start off. Let's go down to the bottom with Chocolate Pearl. Stephen, get ready to type that question up for the family, so I ain't got to keep saying it. Do you think the internet has caused more harm, than good in reference to relationships? How you feel about that, Chocolate? Go.
Yes and no. The reason why I say yes and no, because even though the internet is a tool for us to use, it's the people who are using it. And they're not, a lot of times they're not using it for good. So nowadays they're using it to air out that dirty laundry.
Okay.
They're using it to hurt each other.
Okay.
Instead of, because before when internet came out, it was a tool to learn things and research stuff and, and connect with people. Now it's a tool to hurt and destroy and tell everybody business.
Ain't that something? Okay. All right.
And it makes me look cute.
Yeah. Hey, Anson, MIA. How do you feel about that question right there, Anson? Go.
I don't think it causes any harm because people are going to be people no matter what area you're in. So it's just a way that the information that they get from the tool, that how they use the tool is how it's going to be used in a relationship.
Okay.
So if you using the internet to hunt and dig for something and be messy, then you just a
Right.
messy person. They ain't got nothing to do with the internet. That's just you. If you
Okay.
want to be catty and start arguments because of something that you heard or saw on the internet, then that's up to you. Because the
Okay.
same thing that was happening before the internet was around,
Mhm.
people word get back to you. It's the same thing with the internet.
Okay.
The only difference is you seeking it instead of it coming to you.
Right. Okay. So it's a people thing. Okay. So it's almost like they say about a gun. Gun don't hurt folks. It ain't the gun. It's the people that's misusing the gun. That's doing right. It's the people. It ain't the gun itself.
Guns
All
don't
right.
kill people. People kill people.
Right. It ain't the gun. Hey, Mr. Wick, still breathing. How you feel about that? You are internet guru. How you feel about that? You think the internet has actually caused more harm than good? Give it to me, Wick.
No. You know, yeah, like the gun analogy, it's just a tool. So that's like saying, does television cause more harm than good? Are there bad things on TV? Yes.
Yes.
But there are also good things on TV, like
Yes.
church programs are on TV.
Yes.
You know, you got channel, PBS with kids programs and,
Right.
you know, wholesome shows. So the internet is the same way. A lot of people, get on the internet, try to hook up with people and cheat. But then you got a lot of people who find their spouses on online dating platforms.
Okay.
So
Very well.
it's just a tool. It's like what is your intent when you
Right.
use it? That's the most important thing. Your intent.
Key word. Very key
Yep.
word. All right. Let's slide over to Miss G over here. Anson always adores your smile and how you chill. Let's see what she got to say. Do you feel the internet has kind of caused more harm than good? Give it to me.
No. I agree with everybody on the panel what they said. And everybody has their own mind and a evil way of thinking at times. So I disagree with the panel. It's all the above.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Well, good. I'm glad you're voicing your opinion, Miss G. I like that. Well, let me shoot this one right back at you real quick. How about this?
You ask Miss Maggie?
Where's she at?
She in there.
Miss Maggie. Oh, look at her. She got it. Okay. Don't you let that internet freeze on you. How you feel about the internet, Miss Maggie? You feel like it has caused more harm than good in reference to relationships? Go.
It's been good. It's been a very good tool for me. I mean, as much as I be on the go and then I can instantly send you a text message or, FaceTime someone and make that connection and let them know what it's what. It's been a very good tool for me.
Oh, man.
Relationships, family, and just being on top of everything.
Nice. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I think it's a good, I'm going to go back to Mr. Wick with his word too. I think it's a good tool because I met damn near all of y'all on the internet. You know what I mean? So I mean, it is like you say, Wick, it can be used for the positive, a plus, or it could be used for a negative. So it's going to send me to this question right here. Have you ever given someone a second chance? And if so, how did it work? How did it turn out? So how about you, Miss Maggie? I know you got a little history in your marriage, but before you got married to Mr. Clint Eastwood, did you have you ever given someone a second chance? And if so, how did it work out? Go.
Yes, I did. In the very beginning in high school, and I met this one guy that went to Jenkins High School with me, and sophomore year, he transferred and went to Savannah High School. But the freshman and sophomore year, I finally gave him my telephone number. And then
Yes.
once he moved to a different district, we didn't talk, but we did reconnect, and it worked out. He moved to Atlanta. I was in college. He was in Army, and things worked out nicely for a while.
Well, that's
Yep.
pretty good.
And that's how we got chocolate, Cocoa
Pearl?
Goddess.
Y'all
Cocoa
got
Goddess,
Cocoa
Chocolate
Goddess?
Pearl. Chocolate Pearl is the second daughter, but the
Oh,
first daughter is the
yeah.
Cocoa
Yeah.
Goddess. That's how we got the first one.
Well, I tell you what, I'm glad you did hook up with him because your daughter is something. She's a force to be reckoned with. So let's slide over to your stepdaughter right there, Chocolate Pearl. See what she got to say. Have you? I think we know this because she gave this answer last week. That she gives a lot of people a lot of chances for multiple reasons. So, but
50 million chances when I don't think they deserve it. But I was just talking to a friend of mine about that earlier today. That I have a tendency. I have such a soft heart. Don't get me wrong. I'm a little feisty, but I still have a soft heart to give somebody else another chance. Maybe they can change. But I get naive to the point where I give them too many chances, and it's I need to learn to pull back on that. I'm gonna give you a second chance, but I should not allow them to get a third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, 10th. And I tend to do it because I feel that they probably changed. And that's just being naive to certain things. So me being naive to love, put it that way.
Oh, okay.
I'm not naive to a lot of things, but I think I am naive to love.
Oh, okay. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. All right. Hey, Anson, how you feel about that question? Go.
Typically no, but my question to that question would be, giving the second chance to what? Now it depends on what I'm going for a second chance for.
Right.
So
if you ain't doing right, you're gonna go back.
Right. Like, yeah, if I'm gonna give a second chance, did it work out? Then yes, because that's the only way that second chance was gonna happen.
Okay.
The deed actually happens.
Okay. All right.
But typically, no. No, I don't give
no.
No.
Okay. All right. How about you, Mr. Wick? The question is rolling across the screen for the Facebook and YouTube world. How you feel about that question? Go.
Well, I've been in a relationship where we gave each other a second chance.
Okay.
And, of course it lasted for a while, but,
right.
Just kind of fell apart.
Fell apart. Fell apart. Sometimes it happens that way, Mr. Wick. Let's see what Miss G got to say about that. How you feel about that question, Miss G? Go.
It's good to give second chances, but sometimes you just know that person or persons, and they act up within a couple of weeks or sometime a couple of days.
Yeah.
They say
it's good.
But they do say, Miss Gladys, if they show you who they are, believe them.
That's right.
And I just, for some reason, just believe this. There's got to be some good in you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're looking for the good. She's looking for the good. That's good. That's good. She's looking for the good in a person. I like that. You know what I mean? And I think I don't want to get biblical, but God give us a lot of chances, multiple times. So I think everyone deserves a second chance. Because sometimes we make slip ups, Chocolate Pearl, and like you said, you got a good heart. You don't mind giving a joker a second chance. What you got, Wick? Go.
Well, I am curious to know when you came up with this question, like Anson said, what was were you talking about cheating? Is that what you were thinking about in terms of second chance?
Not so much directly cheating. It's just giving a person a second chance if they make, because we're imperfect. We're not perfect as the angels and God. So we're imperfect mortals. So if a person, does something, are you so quick to snatch the picture down off the wall? Or will you try to work it out and fight for the relationship? Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it depends.
Right.
I think if your answer is not, it depends. I just don't understand. 'Cause,
Yeah. All right.
There's a lot of people in the world don't have the patience and
Uh-huh.
they give up, especially on marriages. You notice that when you get married, some people just think of marriage as just dating with the paper, in writing. That's it, dating in writing, because you see so many people get married and then they divorce within the year.
Wow.
Okay. And that's what's happening. So a lot of people don't even give a lot of people any two or three chances or one chance. That's it.
Right. So they're not fighting.
Yeah.
They're not fighting
They're
for the
not fighting.
relationship.
So I think that's another reason why I tend to do that. I try not to give up on a person so quickly.
Right. Well, good, Mr. Friend. Well, let me ask you this right here, family, and I'm gonna go around the board. What's a wild game? That's a deer, rabbit, squirrel, pigeon. What's a wild game? Others feel or think it's nasty, but you think it's delicious. What's something from the wild that you think is kind of out there? Well, people think it's out there, but you think, that's pretty good. How about you, Miss Maggie? Go.
Rabbit. My mama had a guy to come to the house one day. That man had about 3 or 4 rabbits. My mama got to working on those rabbits right away, and I said, "Ooh." But honey, when my mother finished frying them and then smothering them in some gravy, I thought I was eating some chicken. So it was good. That rabbit was good.
The rabbit's good. How about you,
Yes,
Chocolate
it
Pearl?
was.
Wild game out there in the wilderness. I'm sure our ancestors back in the day ate from the wilderness. What you think is wild game? Other people think it's kind of but it's kind of delicious to you. Go.
I don't know. Only thing I tried was deer, but this may not be considered wild game. But my stepmother, she loved fishing, and she fished in the in the Hudson River and caught a shark. She caught a shark, and it wasn't a big shark, but it was a shark, and she brought it home and she fried it up.
What?
And it was good.
Okay.
But, I didn't think people would eat shark, but I mean now I see they do. But back then,
that's a delicacy now. Oh yeah, people eat shark.
Right.
Oh yeah.
But I didn't eat a lot. I'm from the city, so it wasn't no wild game. And when you said something about pigeon.
Yeah.
I'm from New York, so you see them nasty flying rats. That's what we consider was flying rats.
What? Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see what Anson got to say. Any wild game that you think is delicious, other people think it's kind of weird. How about it, Anson?
I'm gonna say unequivocally, deer.
Deer?
Bambi is delicious.
Deer,
the first time I had Bambi, oh man, I was in college, and I went to my boss had a holiday function or whatever, and he was cooking some deer sausage. I was like, deer sausage? What is that?
Okay.
So I had tasted, and oh my god, I've been hooked ever since. Oh, I love me some deer.
Yes, sir.
Deer steaks, deer sausage, deer steaks. Oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
I was able to eat it. I made deer chili, and in the dip, the cheese dip that instead of putting hamburger meat, I put deer meat in it.
Oh
good.
Man.
Okay.
It's so
good.
It sounds so good.
But I can't eat it anymore. Can't digest it.
Can't digest it no more.
Sorry for you. I'll eat it for you.
It's that old age. I'm telling you, it's that old age kicking in. All that.
It's just
Let's see
experience.
what Mr. Wick got to say. I mean, the man is very healthy. Mr. Wick, how do you feel about it? Any wild game that you think is kind of, others think is weird, but you think, that thing delicious. What you got?
To be honest with you, I'm like Chocolate Pearl. I haven't really tried anything. I've never had venison, never had squirrel, never had any of that.
Right.
Any of that stuff. I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all gonna laugh, but it wasn't until the last year or so that I ate oxtail.
Oxtail?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I hadn't even.
I never ate oxtails in my life.
Oh, you
What?
love
Oh
it?
my
My
god.
kids love it. They tear it up.
Oh my
But I
god.
ain't
Y'all
never
have
had it
me
in my life.
surprised.
What? Why not, Pearl?
I didn't know what oxtails were until I became an adult. And I'm being truly honest with you. I didn't learn about it until like maybe 3 or 4 years ago when my son made it.
What?
And because it's actual beef, I can't.
Yeah. Oh,
Mm.
okay.
Yeah. So I,
Okay.
even though this says oxtails, it's actually beef tails, and
Right.
they call it oxtails, and I can't eat it. But before all that, I discovered that I didn't know anything about no oxtail, but my whole family eat it like it's the
Boy, what you talking about,
best
girl?
thing to since sliced bread.
You ain't kidding. You got it. Okay, Miss Gladys. See what Miss Gladys got going on in the kitchen. She done rigged up around there. Miss Gladys, anything from the wild that you feel delicious? Everybody think it's a little weird. Go.
Our family had everything. My folks had a farm, and they ate everything from the rooter to the tutor.
What?
Goat, alligator, anything. My dad went out there and got.
Yeah.
Oh, we ate.
Okay.
So you know what? If you don't tell a person what you eating, they eating, and
Oh,
if it's seasoned right, you
Okay.
eat it. And you
Okay.
won't even know it.
Okay. All right.
Chitlins is not a wild game.
Shit. Okay. All right.
That was that poor slave food. They had to figure out what to eat and had to make it taste good. So that's not wild game.
I like it.
No,
Let me
thank
say,
you. No,
what's
thank
up
you.
to
No, thank
the groove of Thornton out there? Julius Hall, Sylvia is chiming in. Anybody else? Y'all be sure to like and share, by the way. We're live on the air tonight. Score Bigger Dating. I'm your host, Raz O'Dazzle, and we are rolling strong. Here's the next question for the panel. Goes a little something like this. Who do you think gives up on the marriage first? Is it the woman or the man? How about it, Anson? Start this fire. Crank up the fire, Anson. Go.
I mean, it's hard to tell because whoever gives up, unless they verbally say it, you won't know it unless they just stop doing. So you could probably say that they stop putting effort in. That might be a sign of showing they quit. But
Yes.
actually mentally quitting, you'll never know unless they say so.
Okay.
I would say that women quit before men do. Because traditionally men are the ones that are seeking and coming after a woman. But I feel like a lot of women would be like, well, I'm tired of him, I'm sick of him.
Right.
And then they'll quit that way.
Okay, they'll bail out. Okay. All right. Well, let's go up to the over 2 decades. The man, he can contest to this one. Who normally gives up on the marriage, Mr. Wick? The woman or the man?
Yeah, that I don't know how to answer. I don't know, but it made me think of that song, "When a Woman's Fed Up."
Oh, ain't nothing you can. R. Kelly.
I'm
Ain't nothing you
standing
can do
here
about it.
looking in the mirror, saying, "Damn" to myself.
Right.
Right.
Right. Okay.
You know? But yeah, a woman can give. I guess a woman can give up in ways if she doesn't communicate. I guess it's vice versa. It's the same thing.
Vice versa.
When a person doesn't communicate, you can drive the person further away.
Right.
And if y'all don't know how to work it out, you'll just get your needs met somewhere else. And so then at that point, then it just gets so you get so far apart from each other, it's hard to find your way back. So y'all
Sounds
communicate. Use your words, talk to people, let them know what you're going through.
Exactly. Okay, Miss G. Who normally gives up first? Is it the woman or the man? Go.
Well, from my point of view, and the people I have been around, men give up.
Men give up first.
I'm just saying my opinion.
Right. You're
Most
entitled
men
to
act
it.
like these big old babies. They whine. They can't get their way, and they out the door.
They out of there.
I'm saying from my experience now.
Right. You're entitled to that. No problem. Okay. Well, let's slide down to Chocolate Pearl. Chocolate Pearl, who normally gives up first?
Well, if you see the pattern of society, you would think it was the men. In relationships, they give up quick. But if you're talking about divorce, women are the ones who initiate the divorce quicker than men do.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But if you see the society today, the way the men give up on women, because if they can't get what they want, they're going to go out and find it somewhere else.
Right.
And when they find it somewhere else, the woman finally catches on and argues too much, and they can't take the fact that they arguing and bickering and all this other stuff, so they haul tail.
They get out of there. Okay.
But they won't let go of that marriage.
Okay.
But they will leave and go on about their business.
Right. Okay.
And I'm saying with society, if you look at society, that's what's happening.
That's what's happening right now.
You have a lot of single parents.
Right. Okay.
Because it's men who decide they don't want to take the arguing, they don't want to take the bickering, they don't want to deal with that person no more. They might even still love them, but they don't want to deal with the negativity, so they haul tail. It's easy for them to go than to stay.
Okay. Okay.
Why we got to have the arguing and the bickering in the first place?
Right. Because it's something that y'all did.
Y'all just be agreeable.
It's something that y'all did.
Right. Exactly.
It's something that y'all did. But no, I mean, I agree with you on that. But like I said, if you look at society, you have a lot of single parents. And I didn't say single women, I said single parents. And it's because, and then you see where the man left.
Right.
Or the man got kicked out, or the man said, I don't want to deal with that no more, and they leave. Women, yeah, they'll kick you out, but they want you to come back. Y'all got to see that. Y'all know that. Us women take your little monkey behind back.
Right.
In society, you see more men leaving because they don't want to deal with it. And if you survey a lot of men, you'll see that there's a lot of men left because they want to deal with the negativity. Men don't like confrontation.
Right. Right. Okay. All right, that's very good. How about you, Miss Maggie, with that one? That question going across the screen. Who gives up first? Normally on a relationship, the woman or the man?
I think she's trying to get a signal.
Can't hear.
I think she's trying to get a good signal.
Okay. All right. Well, what we'll do, okay.
Miss Gladys, pay attention, Razzle.
Huh? She said what?
Attention. I have a question.
Okay, come on, Miss G.
Well, what about you, Razzle? Who gives up?
I think, who gives up? Who gives up first? I think I'm gonna have to agree with you, Miss G. I think the man does, and once he's feeling that he's getting lack of whatever it is, attention, romance, quality time, yada yada, then like Steven said, it becomes a domino effect. You know what I'm saying? It just keeps building and building up as you go forward with the relationship. So mine
and they get caught,
and
then it's a confrontation, and they don't deal with confrontation very well, so they haul tail.
Right.
Go ahead, girl.
Well, let me ask you this, Chocolate. Do you think? Okay. Do you think the man? Now, don't be a woman chauvinist. Do you think the man is more complex, or the woman is more complex?
I don't think anybody's complex. Everybody has fault. It's just whatever you're willing to tolerate.
Tolerate.
How much you're willing to tolerate.
Okay.
I'm being honest with you, and like I said,
well, I want you to.
If you survey a bunch of people, and you're going to see that, unfortunately, I am right that men do not like confrontation. So rather than sit there and argue with you, they rather walk out.
Right. And get ghosts and just be
and
through
get
with it.
ghosts.
Okay.
Some just walk out to get their little head together and then they come back and try again. But then if that woman, like we are very confrontational.
Right.
And we tend to want to argue so we can get our point across and we can be heard so we can eventually become right. Even though we may still be wrong, but we still want to be right. And so we're going to keep talking and arguing and all that other stuff. And then the men don't want to deal with it anymore. And once they don't want to deal with it anymore, what they going to do?
We out.
Leave.
Okay, let's see what Mr. Wick got to say because you don't hit a nerve with Mr. Wick. Come on, Wick.
No. You know what? You just said something that's very profound though, because when you think about the advice that old folks used to give couples, you remember when they used to tell men to just go ahead and let her win an argument,
right?
Don't
happy
argue
life,
with her, let her
life type thing, right?
Yeah, let her have it. Don't try to get the last word.
Right.
That's exactly what you were just saying.
Yes.
Right.
And then what I was saying about men, don't be agreeable. That's what they used to tell women, right? Just basic stuff. Like it doesn't take much to keep them happy. Keep them fed.
Right.
Make sure that he's taken care
when
of.
They want it. Let them watch their sports games and everything's copacetic.
So you got less men that are willing to let her have the last word.
Right.
You got less women willing to be agreeable. Right. So I think that's why you got so much,
Oh, the conflict. They crash it. Right. I got you. All right. Okay. Well, that sounds good. Well, let me ask one more question, then we'll take us a quick commercial break. Julie say we lucky because if he was on here tonight, he'll set this thing. He'll really light it up.
Like I said, Julie, sit down somewhere.
No, you tell who is that right there, Steven? I can't see her. The lady probably
Aisha Browner.
Aisha Browner.
Oh, that's Aisha. Girl, tell Dennis to come on. We waiting on it. What she say? Steve?
Hey, Walter, well said, chocolate pearl.
Oh, okay.
I like you,
Aisha. Okay. All right. Well,
you're so special.
yeah. Okay, very good.
It look like Miss Maggie got a signal.
What she got?
What's she? Oh, yeah, got a clear signal. She must have got a computer.
Yeah. Yeah, she don't look like got her hair looking good.
You on mute, Miss Maggie.
Take her off mute.
Okay,
oh, there it is.
My sister just fixed me up here.
Oh, she fixed it?
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to answer that question? Oh, look at your little shirt there. Y'all like your black and white. You want to answer that question before we go to the break?
What was the question?
Who normally gives up on the relationship? Is it the man or the woman?
The man. Most cases it's the man.
Most cases the man.
Because men, they know it's like in Atlanta, Georgia, it's almost 12 women to one man. So him it's more like there's more fish in the sea.
Yeah.
So you don't just settle for that one.
Yeah.
Rather than trying to work it out with the one that you know is right for you. But you're gonna take it.
That's right. What King George say? Yeah. What King George say?
What'd he say?
Rather have three.
Right.
Yeah, right. Always more than one. If they ain't got to deal with it, they gone.
Right. Yeah. So do you think right now overall that the black man has let the black woman down in reference to how we should be? You look at other ethnic and nationalities, how they treat their women. Do you think we don't fight hard enough to keep y'all? We have let y'all down. How about that, Miss Maggie? Go.
Well, I can't answer that, not even on a 50-50 range, but I can answer it within the relationships that's in my family. And the relationships in my family, which we do have a rainbow family. I'm here now, my white brother-in-law, and he's making sure the internet is clicked on for me. And my sister has been married to him for like 45 years.
Wow.
I mean, he's not a brother-in-law, he's a brother.
Okay.
And my sister just came out of the hospital on Wednesday. Luckily, I was here for her. Yes. But when I say he is anything, the slightest move, he's right there.
Oh
And
man.
and there are more I've seen other races more catering to their women,
Okay.
but as African American woman myself,
Yeah.
it's almost like we're so strong minded, so strong willed that we tend to do a lot on our own anyway,
Okay.
which will make some men think she got it. I don't need help. She doing all right. She all right, and they do their own thing when that's not fair. We are
Okay.
human. We are human. And we
Oh,
want the same kind of pampering that we give out. We want the same kind of love that we give out, regardless of the race. Love is
okay.
love. Treat me like my mother always say, treat me the way you want to be treated.
Correct. Correct. That's that good old teaching right there. How
Yes.
about you, Miss G? You think overall the black man has let the black woman down? Go.
No, not well. My 3 son-in-laws. Put my daughters on a pedestal. My oldest daughter been married for like 25 years.
Good.
All my son-in-laws treat my daughters. I love my son-in-law. All 3 of them.
Oh man,
They
that's
they
good.
they, they get the little thing going on and everything, but they
Okay.
always told my kid, you talk it out.
Okay.
If you don't go to bed mad,
Right.
and it'll work. So I have 3 daughters that's married, 3 sons, and so far so good with my clan.
Oh, okay. Nice little clan. All
But
right.
mine didn't work out because he didn't want to act right.
Right. Well, let's see what Chocolate Pearl got to say before we get to the guys. Chocolate Pearl, do you feel overall that the black man has let the black woman down? Go.
In my experience, and I only can witness from my experience, yes. And I'm not bashing y'all. It's just what I experienced.
Right.
That the black men, I only deal with black men.
Right.
They have, yes. But
Okay.
to their defense, and what I'm saying is that it could be because I am, like Miss Gladys said, strong woman. I mean, not Miss Gladys, Miss Maggie said, I'm a strong woman. And I tend to be independent. I tend to be an alpha woman. And a lot of men do not like that. They want to be able to lead.
Right.
But when you have an alpha woman and a strong woman and a person is independent, and the only thing they really want from a man is the love and support and the protection.
Right.
It kind of messes things up. And so, like she said, and look, Stevie, I don't like nothing else saying today. But like she said, you have this thing where, the man said, well, she got it going on. She don't need my help.
Right.
But they fail to realize, even though we can do this portion, it's still a portion that we can't do. And then we can only get it from a man. But some men tend to only want to give you all or none.
Oh.
Instead of, okay, she's dependent. She don't need this. She don't need that. But failing to realize what she does need, he doesn't want to provide unless he can provide everything.
Gotcha. Well, let's slide right over to the Anson, MIA. Anson, well, how do you feel about that, Anson? Do you feel overall that the brothers have let the sisters down overall? Go.
Without a shadow of a doubt, hell no. you dictate what you get in your life. Men and women life. So if you feel let down, that's your own damn fault.
Okay. Well, you funny, what?
Now, Anson, you got to realize all 3 of us said in our experience.
Right. Okay.
Right. And I said, if you're let down, that's your own damn fault. Ain't nobody else's fault but your own.
How?
Right.
If you're let down, that's your own fault. For example, if you drive somewhere in expectation of having a good time, and you don't have a good time, whose fault is that? It's your damn fault for going. It ain't the event's fault. It's your fault for expecting something from something that was not gonna give it to you. So if you go there expecting a good time out of it, then you go into it with a mindset of I'm gonna have a good time.
Right.
So are you gonna blame yourself or the event?
Oh, okay. Okay, I see what he's saying, Pearl. He's saying if I take you out on a date, all right, I'm in my mind, I'm gonna have a good time. But he's saying in your mind, if you don't have a good time, it's because you didn't get your mind right for the event that we went to have a good time at. He said it's your fault.
I understood what he said, but that analogy did not match up with this question to me.
Okay.
Now I know I seen Miss Maggie and Miss Gladys got the same face, similar faces that they were making when he was making that comment. It did not match. Now I understand what you're saying, but when you have a relationship with a man, or when you with a man, and yes, you do have expectations, just like they have expectation of us. But what I'm saying is that the reason why they fail us is because there's a lot of times, like what Miss Maggie said and Miss Gladys said, if you are a strong woman, or they want you to be strong, but they don't want you to be too strong to where they can't do their jobs as a man.
So you take their strength because of your complete independence.
Right. And so instead of them being Batman, they become Robin.
Got you.
So in that example, who is the fault? The man for not meeting your expectation, or for you having the expectation in the first place?
I think it's the man. Because if you presented yourself as the protector and the provider and all that other good stuff, and you fail to do that because you see me doing that instead, then it's not my fault. But you saying that if I expected that to happen and it didn't happen, it's my fault because I expected it.
Yeah, because you can't control nobody but yourself. So you can't sit up here and have expectations upon someone's actions unless you can control it.
All right. Well, let's see what the man trying to get it together up there, Mr. Steven. He been doing something right. He been married over 27 years. How you feel about that question, Mr. Wick?
You would come to me now.
Okay. Well, we'll take a commercial break. Okay. See, if you got to get some water, get it together. If that's what you need to do.
No, I'm good.
You good? You sure?
I think so. All right.
Okay.
Because I got it on my mind. I need to get it out.
Get it out. Yeah. That's next year, baby. Your time to shine.
So here's the thing. We got to be easier on ourselves. I would say ultimately, I'll take the blame as the man in terms of, whose fault it is. Because we're supposed to be setting the tone, right? We set the tempo, we set the tone. We're supposed to be the leaders in our community.
Right. And they create the atmosphere.
But the problem is that the reason why these young men are not acting like the men of old is because is why. You got to look at why. You can't just say they're not like how men used to be. Right. You got to ask yourself why. Okay. A lot of these men weren't raised by those men of old. Gotcha. In the 70s, we started having a lot of, households where you couldn't have a man in the house and get government assistance.
Right.
So there became this epidemic of men not raising men. And then in addition to that, this whole culture came out where it became cool to be a player.
Okay.
It became cool to just run through women.
Okay.
And then we popularized that, and we allowed that to be the popular narrative in rap music and popular culture. So now you got guys college educated guys walking around trying to act like they're a rapper.
Okay.
Bagging multiple women, having babies and not taking care of them. So the problem is that as men who understand why we act the way we act, it's our responsibility to fix it. I can't just walk around here and say, hey, the system did it. Yes, the system did do this to us, But now that I know that, now what? Now it's my responsibility to set that straight.
Okay.
Not enough black men are going out there setting that straight. We still allowing these people to walk around here and with pants sagging and just clowning, being a clown
Wilding
and
out.
not being a man.
Okay.
So until we change that condition, it will continue to be that way. The woman is not going to be able to raise a man the way a man can raise another man.
Correct.
So it's our responsibility to fix it. So
Okay.
I'll say it's our responsibility to fix it, but it wasn't our fault. And that's a big difference.
I got you. Very well said. Y'all heard it first from Mr. Stephen Wicks. I want to send some shouts out to Black Business List, also BBL TV, and Miss Aisha. She's sending her comments. Doing it big tonight with Score Bigger Dating. Also, Sylvia, Miss Golden is still doing it big. I see you, Miss Chocolate Pearl, in your comments, which is good. And anybody else out there, don't be shy. You know, hey, I'm that guy that'll shout you out. So what we're gonna do? Take our first commercial break, Mr. Wick. Then we're gonna come on back. We're gonna do Score Bigger Roulette, and then also we're gonna do virtual mind connection. We're gonna see, can y'all get into the mind of Miss G, Gladys, that is. We got two guys. Y'all might can win some prizes tonight, since y'all can't guess the ages of the guests, not the guests, but the people that I put up there. So we're gonna try to give y'all a chance to win a little bit tonight. So Steven, do what you're supposed to do, my man, when you do your thing. Yeah. Very good. Very good, Steven. Good job. Good job. Let's send some shots out to Miss Aisha. She wants to she said Mr. Dennis has got some issues real quick. They want to get a commercial, so we're gonna try to get them all suited up for a commercial real soon, Mr. Wick. Want to send some shouts out to BBLTV. You better believe it, family. They're still growing each and every week, doing the best that they can do, and getting more and more participants and applicants to join the network of BBL TV, hosted by yours only CEO, Mr. Stephen Wicks. And also, hey, Score Bigger Dating. We have a Facebook page. We'd love for y'all to check it out each and every week. We do it. well, we got the dating site, no doubt about that. ScoreBiggerDating. We're doing a lot of hard work trying to get these last contestants for the calendar girls and calendar guys. Coco Goddess is doing her thing, doing it real big on that. So we're gonna keep pushing that. We want to have a nice calendar for 2023. Can y'all imagine that? Looking at some beautiful women, some nice buff guys, and we're gonna have our own calendar. You know what I mean? Score Bigger Dating. So that makes me feel good to be a part of that as well. And age ain't a factor. Miss G, age ain't a factor. Chocolate Pearl is there. You know what I mean? And Coco Goddess is there. You know what I mean? And hey, look at her. There she goes. She there. She's so I mean, you don't have to be shy and tell someone so we can fill the calendar up. Hey, Anson, everybody they saw you at the All Black Affair. They think you're a nice hunk, Anson. So be a calendar guy. You know, it's a lot of things you can do, man. I'm telling you. So, like you say, you still, huh?
I gotta get my flex on.
But you got pictures. You got your pictures, Anson. You got all we need is about 4 pictures of different categories. You can do it, Anson. Trust me, you can do it. And I want everybody to keep on tuning in. We're gonna do a lot of big things next year. Your time to shine. You know, get it off your mind. So we got that coming, and I'm gonna surprise everybody with something real big next year. Something we're working on, another business. I'm gonna link it in to y'all. Y'all gonna be so surprised. And I'm so happy about it. And we're gonna do it like that. Hey, Steven, but score bigger with that time. So that means shaking the dice, Miss G, Gladys, that is, and spinning the wheel so Miss Gladys can get ready to get a good feel of how we do this thing. Hey, do it for us, Steven. Yeah. Yeah, Miss Gladys. Now, I want this question going directly to you first. And we're going to spit fire with it like that there. Okay, here it is. Hey, Razzle, my personality type is... Letting the family know how your personality is. Give it to me. Go.
Unpredictable, wild, crazy.
Aha! You heard that, Mr. Wick. So what? Hey, Wick, your time. Hey, Mr. Razzle, my personality type is...
I don't know. You ladies tell me. Tell me, ladies.
I help you out. I know you. I help you out. Okay, Mr. Wick's personality type is... He's calm. He's cool. And he's collected. He's the type of guy that it's like he never gets mad. You know, I know his wife got to really truly appreciate him. You know, can y'all imagine Wick mad?
Yeah.
Do really think about it now. So
Really?
he's really calm. I mean, he's like, you know, he's not gonna give him a big confrontation. He's like that guy say, "Okay, baby, you right."
Yeah.
Am I right about it? That's his
it.
personality. That is his personality type.
That's Bill.
Okay. All right, Anson. I'm gonna let you tell him. If you don't, I'll tell him. My personality type is...
I'm very straightforward, very direct, blunt, and I will admit that I'm confrontational.
Exactly. He will admit that. Exactly. Okay, y'all, he didn't stutter. Hey, Chocolate Pearl. Hey, Razzle. My personality type is...
Fun, loving, exciting, spontaneous.
Right.
And feisty at times.
Right. Now, you are spicy. You are spontaneous. I mean, you can call... And you're helpful, too. And you kind. Let me just put some more stuff on top of you. Okay. You kind. You helpful. You're strong. Please understand you're strong. 10-hour surgery and came on the show about the next 2 or 3 days. You're strong. You're kind. you got a love for God, and you're a people's person. There you go. Let me help you out a little bit. All right, let's
thank
slide right over to Miss Maggie. Hey, Razzle, my personality type is.
My personality type is fun, loving, honest. I love to have fun. I love to laugh. I love to be entertained. Cuddle me, hold me, and let's talk. I love talking. I can carry on a conversation. Tom, Dick, and Harry. Come on with it.
Yes, sir.
Are
Yes,
those
sir. Yes, sir.
are
Yes,
those
sir.
Atlanta
Yes, sir.
Falcons players?
Yes.
Yeah. Her spirit. Now, one thing I can tell about her personality type, Mr. Wick and Anson, is younger. She got a young personality. You know, saying don't. Yeah, her personality is kind of young. She's a people's person. She
Yeah.
loves life. She
Yes.
loves to be loved. She
Oh,
also loves to be
yeah.
held. She's a
Woohoo!
sweet. Her personality is sweet. Uh, she said a little bit earlier tonight that she can hold a conversation with the best. You know what I mean? She can shake hands with corporate or rub elbows with the brothers in the hood. It's all good. She's that girl, that
That's
round the
it.
way girl. That's
Oh,
my opinion on her. All
love
right.
it. You did good. A plus.
Yeah, I know. All right. Guess what? I'm gonna throw it on y'all. I'm gonna go back to each one of y'all. Tell me what y'all feel my personality type is. Hey, Miss G, Gladys, that is. What is Mr. Razzle's personality type? Go.
Outspoken. You're kind of loud with it, but you are real loud, but you have a nice spirit about you. You know, you seem like you easy to
Especially
get
when he
along
gets some
with.
spirits in him.
But so far, so good. You know, you're a kind of person. You always keeping a smile on your face, so
Yes, ma'am.
I see it.
Okay. Well, thank you. All right. Stephen Wicks, still breathing, trying to break even. Hey, Razzle, your personality type is.
Yeah, you're a good dude. You're a good dude. I don't sit up here and pontificate about other guys. You're a good guy.
So you good peoples, huh?
You're good people. Good people.
I'll take that. I'll take that, Mr. Wick. All right. Hey, Anson, Razzle's personality type is.
Fun loving. That's the number one word that comes to mind when I think of you. Fun loving.
Fun loving. Fun
Yep.
loving. That's good, Chocolate Pearl. I love that. Your turn. Hey, family. Mr. Razzle's personality type is.
I'm on agree with Miss Gladys. You're fun, loving, spontaneous, love to party, country.
Yes, that's true.
You got a country flair of style that you got going on. You
Right.
know, you love color. And you did I say loud? Oh yeah, you loud. It's just you love life. You
Right.
treat life like you love life,
Correct.
and you're a cool dude.
Right. Thank you, Chocolate. Notice that. Yeah. Thank you, Chocolate. All right. Let's see. Let's see what Miss Maggie. Go ahead and take us home.
Charismatic, love, and go getter. Right.
Yeah.
Those are the ones I left out, Sylvia. Thank you for adding on.
Okay. All right, Miss Maggie. Mr. Razzle personality type is.
Well, everybody knows that I call Razzle Dazzle my little brother. We did go to the same school, but he was much younger than I was. I
Right.
give him that. He's younger, but he was always like telling jokes. He loved to make others laugh. I mean, he has a very good sense of humor. He's caring. He's a people's person, and he's freaky deaky when behind closed doors. Yes, he is.
Okay. All right. Well, guess what? The next segment is, hey, Steven, virtual mind connection, we're gonna find out how freaky Miss Gladys is. So y'all guys get ready. Steven, warm it up, and Miss Gladys is gonna be on the hot seat, if you want to call it hot. And I'm gonna ask y'all guys the question. Y'all can win the prizes, and we'll see how she really is. So bring it on, Steven. Virtual mind connection. Yeah. Yes,
like
sir. My man. All right. It's on y'all too, the fellas tonight. Here's the question. Which one is Miss Gladys more guilty of? Is it running red lights? Is it littering? Or is it texting while driving? How about it, Mr. Wick? Go.
Running red lights, texting while driving. I would probably say texting while driving.
Okay. All right. How about it, Anson?
I was gonna say texting while driving, but since Steven beat me to it, I'm gonna say littering.
Okay, littering.
Mm-hmm.
All right, gotcha. Okay, question number 2, family. Which one do y'all think? Y'all look at her face. Shine a camera on her, Steven, on this on the face. Which one do y'all think she's more, in her mind, is kind of more exciting? Would it be making out on the freeway while she's driving? Would it be on the beach? Or would it be in the ladies' room after going to a 5-star restaurant? Which one do you feel she will think is more exciting? Go. Steven.
Let's say the beach.
Beach. Anson.
I'm gonna say the ladies' room after a nice dinner.
Yeah, ladies' room. All right. All right, here's the next question, family. Which one do you think she would prefer, Steve and Anson, to be a +1 in a threesome, or for her to bring someone to be a +1 in a threesome, or it's just not her style? How about it, Steven? Go.
Something that I could be wrong. I'm gonna say it's not her style. I could be wrong.
Okay. All right, Anson.
It's 2 options.
It's 3.
Okay, what's the options again?
To be
Not her style.
No, not her style. To be a +1 in a threesome, or to bring someone into a threesome, or she'll go to a threesome. The first one is she'll go to be in a threesome. The next one is she'll bring someone in a threesome. And last but not least, that's not her style.
I'd say be the +1.
Huh?
I'd say be the +1.
Be the +1. Okay. All right, here we go. Question number 4. Which one is her favorite pet? Okay. We're gonna eventually let the audience start answer the question as well. Thank you, Miss Sylvia. All right. Which is her favorite pet? Is it a dog, a cat, a bird, or a snake? Which is her favorite pet? How about it, Steve?
About a dog.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. How about it, Anson?
I'm gonna say cat.
All right, got you. All right. Here's the next one. Question number 5. Which one, when she was coming up, did she really like to do? Is it going to Six Flags? Is it going to Walt Disney World in Florida? Is it going to a zoo? Which one you think Miss Gladys loved to do? Even right now today, Six Flags, Walt Disney, or going to a zoo? Steven.
Disney World.
Disney? Okay. How about it, Anson?
I'm gonna say the zoo.
Okay. All right. Next question, fellas. What do you think Miss G prefers when she going out to different kind of entertainments, like the fair, yada yada? Is it cotton candy, popcorn, funnel cakes, or hot dogs? Which one you think she likes? Wit, go.
Okay. Just trying to look at her, see if I can tell. I think she would go tell me to bring her back a funnel cake.
Funnel cake. Anson?
I was thinking the same thing. Funnel cake.
Okay. Okay. All right. Last but not least, gentlemen, you're hanging in there real good. What is something you think Miss Gladys will love to do that she has never done yet? Is it going horseback riding? Is it driving a dune buggy? Or is it riding a mechanical bull? Go.
Interesting. What's the first option again?
Going horseback riding.
Horseback.
She's never done that.
Horseback riding.
You want to go with the horse? Anson.
I'm gonna say the mechanical bull.
Okay. Okay, good. All right. Now, fellas, just in case it's a tie, which it is, she a number. I need y'all to pick a number between 0 and 25 that y'all think is her favorite number. Steven, what do you think is Miss Gladys' favorite number? 0 to 25. Go. And it, by the way, it's the closest to it without going over.
Without going over. Okay, shoot.
Without the closest to her number without going over.
20.
Answer.
That's the number I was gonna say. Well, I'm gonna say 17.
17?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, we're gonna take a commercial break. I see the winner. And oh wow. This has been a fun game. Look at Miss Gladys with that beautiful smile. So we'll take a quick commercial break, Steven, and we'll come back. And hey, Chocolate Pearl, after I give the winner, is it a particular question you want to something swirling around in your head that you want to do? Because Original Coco Goddess is not here tonight. You can think about that when we take the commercial break. Steven, give me 2 commercials, and we'll be right back in a flash. ScoreBiggerDating virtual hangout. We got Miss Gladys, we got Steven Wicks, we got Anson, and also Chocolate Pearl, rocking the Brothers World, and Miss Maggie doing it big. Tune in, folks. We'll be right back. Yeah.
Rent a Center of Garden City provides a convenient and flexible way for you to furnish merchandise for your home. And when you rent from Rent a Center, you know you're getting the hottest name brands at prices that fit your budget. It's easy to see why everybody loves shopping there. Drop by the store at 109 Minus Avenue and speak with the store manager, Miss Sylvia, or anybody on her staff and let them know that you heard this commercial. And guess what? They'll give you half off your first payment. That's unbelievable. Listen, Miss Sylvia and her staff are not here to play games. They want to make sure that you get the best items that you can possibly get without all of the hassles. Call them now at 912-964-5209. That's 912-964-5209. When you need a washer and dryer, living room, dining room, computer, TV, or anything for your home, you know who to call. Miss Sylvia and her staff at Rent-A-Center in Garden City.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And you tune in live to ScoreBiggerDating virtual hangout, Instagram, YouTube. We are here. The guests are here. We got the contestants are here. And I'm here, Mr. Razzle Dazzle. And I want to encourage everyone out there listening. You can always look at the shows tomorrow, even tonight. And you can come on, and then you can have an awesome chance to win some gorgeous prizes and stuff like that. These guys, they don't bite, you know what I'm saying, unless you ask them to. But other than that, you know, and the women, you know, they're going to be here giving away goodies and stuff. And a lot of times, we need some more guys because the women will love to go into your mind and see exactly what you're thinking. So, all right, question number one was, which one y'all feel like Miss Gladys is guilty of? Is it running red lights, littering, or texting while driving? Tell them, Miss Gladys, go.
Running them red lights.
And none of y'all got that one. None of y'all got that one. You know what I'm saying? Okay, question number two. Which one is more exciting to Miss Gladys? Is it making love on the highway while you're driving? Is it going on the beach or in the ladies' room? Miss Gladys, tell them which one it is.
The beach.
Ding, 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 Steven. You got it. Okay. Answer said the ladies' room. Okay. Question number three. Do you feel that she would like to be a plus one in a threesome, or bring someone into a situation of her and her boo, or it's just not her style? All right. Tell them what it is, Miss Gladys.
It's not my style. I'm greedy. I want off for myself.
I remember
Not
you
my
saying
style.
that. I remember you don't like to share nobody.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. And Steven, you got that one. So
I knew that, but I was hoping that I was wrong.
okay. So you were hoping that? Okay. All right. Next one is what is Miss Gladys' favorite pet? Is it a dog, cat, bird, or snake? Hey Gladys, tell them what it is.
It's a dog.
Ding, 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 ding. Hey, Steven, you got that one. Anson, you said it was a cat. All right, so here we go. Which one you think Miss Gladys enjoys to go to? Would it be Six Flags, Walt Disney, or just going to a zoo? Miss Gladys, tell them which one it is.
I like to go see my family, all them zoo people.
Hey, Anson, you got that one. Okay, all right. You got that one. Okay, all right. When she's out entertaining at these carnivals and circuses and doing her thing, which one you think she enjoys? Is it cotton candy, popcorn, funnel cakes, or hot dogs? Hey, Miss Gladys, tell them which one it is.
Cotton candy.
Cotton candy. And none of y'all got that. Everybody said funnel cakes. All right. Now, next is when Miss Gladys it's something she always wanted to do that she never really got into it yet, but she's it's a desire for her. Would it be horseback riding, riding a mechanical bull, or would it be a dune buggy? Tell them which one it is, Miss Gladys.
Riding that bull.
Riding that bull. You got it, Nancy. You got it. And yeah. I've actually miscounted. Stephen, you won with 3. Anson had 2. And when we went to the tiebreaker, her number. Tell them what the number is, Miss Gladys.
23.
You won it, Stephen, with 20. Anthony had 17. So you will get a gift certificate from me, Mr. Stephen. Congratulations. Hey, yeah. Okay, Chocolate Pearl, do you got a question for the family?
Yeah, I do.
All right, well, let's hear it, baby girl. Go.
With the holidays coming up and Santa coming to town, what nasty freaking thing would you like to be underneath that tree?
Okay.
Good.
Oh,
Razzle.
Oh, you want me to go first?
Yes.
So you saying what kind of gift would I like to give a significant other?
Like Santa to leave underneath that tree. That's freaking dacky.
For me?
I think,
for you.
For me. For you.
Okay.
You want a rose.
How about that?
You want a rose for you underneath the tree.
Oh, it's for me? Okay,
yeah.
Well, for me underneath the tree, I think I would like to have this right here up underneath the tree.
The sausage washer. Oh, the whip. A whip.
Hello.
All right.
Yeah.
All
Hey,
right.
Miss Maggie said I was a undercover freak, right? So I want to get spanked. I want to get spanked, Stephen.
Freaky deaky.
I want to get spanked.
Miss Gladys.
Ooh, y'all beginning to gonna learn me. I need a toy.
What kind of toy?
Ooh, for me.
For you, yeah. Now these gifts are for you, being left for you.
Yeah, I want a toy. Vibrator.
Spell it out. He just showed the rose. You want a vibrator?
You said a vibrator.
Yeah, you can say that. A vibrator. All right. How many levels?
As far as it can go.
That's what I'm talking about.
You're gonna kill it.
I have another question on that top of that one. Okay,
so
if you want a vibrator and you wanted multiple levels, is it a particular color and size you need?
Well, I got about 5, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, there you go.
I'm serious. I always tell people, they're like, well, you don't have a man? I got plenty of them. They don't talk. They don't talk back. Sorry. Add on to my collection, Pearl.
Steven, would you like your wife to leave you under that? Ask Santa to leave you under that tree. That's like that decade.
Let me see if I can show you.
Ooh.
Whoa.
They don't. They don't.
Whoa, Steven. Whoa.
Okay.
You can never see this.
I'm gonna leave answer for last.
You know, Miss Maggie loves to be cuddled, and I'm a romantic person, so just leave me some whipped cream, some strawberries, some grapes under that tree, just like I leave Santa Claus some cookies and milk. Just leave me some whipped cream and some fruit.
Yes.
Yes, yes,
Get your own dessert for Christmas.
That's right.
what I'm
That's
talking
right. Give me
about.
my
Love it.
desserts.
Maggie a la mode. Yes. Mr. Anson. Be the best for last. Come on, bro.
Well, this year I won't have my son for Christmas, so
Ooh, so you can have some real freaking dick underneath that tree.
yes. I want one of 3 women in particular wrapped up for me personally.
Ooh.
That's all I want. Don't have to be no toy.
You can't leave it like that. Which 3?
It don't have to be no toy. It's 3 women I know in particular.
Which 3?
Oh, in real life that you know
real life,
personally.
I know in particular.
Oh, okay.
That I know,
Well, since that's real life, then we won't. If you don't want to mention it, that's fine.
I mean, I mentioned y'all won't know them anyway, but
Right. Okay.
definitely, it's the finest woman I ever met in my life. Yes, I want her wrapped up for me personally. Yes.
Okay.
I'll let Brittany know.
Nice.
I'll let Brittany, Tracy, and Miss B know.
Very good. All right. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try to give the beautiful women and the guys a chance to win some gifts. So, here we go, Mr. Steve. I'm gonna go to Miss Maggie first. She's one of the hottest contestants and hottest winners. Let me see your hands, Miss Maggie. How old? Get ready, Steven, for the right or wrong. How old is Joe Frazier when he died?
I want to say 69.
Hey, Steven, give it to her, my man.
Yeah. I knew.
Joe Frazier was 67. Close, but no cigar.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah. Let's go to that lady right there. Got a new computer. Last week she went to Walmart. This week she went to Circuit City. She get to Best Buy. She got some good. Look at her signal. She's so cute. Let's see if she get it right. She might help pay for it. How old? Hold your hands up now. Hold them up. Okay, right there. I want right here's the question. How old is Diana Ross? Give them up.
Same age as my sister. I'm gonna say 78.
How many?
78.
Hey, Steven, give it to her. She got it right.
Hey.
I did? Yeah, she about the same age
right.
as my oldest sister. Thank you.
Diana Ross is 78. So we're gonna have some nice gifts for you. Congratulations for coming on the show, Score Bigger Dating. And let the Facebook and YouTube fans know y'all can win as well. Just come on the show. You gotta be on the show to win. Hey, Steven. Last week I just got by you by the hair of my chin. How old is, where your hands at, Steven? How old is Tina Turner? Go.
Ooh, Tina Turner. 79.
Hey, Steven, give it to yourself.
Is she 80?
Tina Turner is 82.
Good.
82.
Look at the man that's chilling like a villain, ladies and gentlemen. The T-shirt king. Hey, Mr. Anson, how old? Keep your hands. There you go. How old is Smokey Robinson? Go.
Oh shit. 63.
I do what?
63.
Hey, Steven, give it to him.
He in his 70s. I know that. 75.
He in his 70s.
Hold it.
75, 76.
Smokey Robinson is 82.
82.
Wow.
Oh, he's up there with Tina. Okay.
They look pretty good,
I
don't
thought he was up there with
Wow.
Ross, but okay.
Okay, here we go.
Good.
Wow.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
We're moving right along. The show is moving good. All right. Chocolate Pearl, please hold your hands up.
And I lose anyway, so don't make no difference.
Okay. Well, no, you might get it tonight. How old, Chocolate Pearl, is Lionel Richie? Go.
Lionel Richie.
Yeah, that's his name.
Lionel.
I'm gonna say 85.
Hey, Steven.
He's not that old, is he? Look,
She missed it, Steven.
How old is he?
Lionel Richie is 73 years old.
I thought he was older than that.
Nope. Ladies and gentlemen, you got all hands on deck. She's really good. I need to see your hands, Miss Lady. All right, Miss Maggie. Let me see them hands.
Maggie always wins something.
No, keep them up. Keep them up now, because your daughter may text you. I don't trust y'all. All right. How old? You got 3 seconds. How old is Rod Stewart? Go.
Rod Stewart. Oh, the one that sings Maggie.
That's right. Your name.
Stewart is like 82.
Hey, Steven, give it to her.
I love Rod Stewart.
How old is Rod Stewart?
Rod Stewart is 77.
Close.
Yeah, close with no cigar. I'd like to thank y'all for participating in the guess what age it is. So what we're gonna do? What we is hour and 37 minutes. Okay, all right. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna give y'all one more wild chance.
I don't get to answer my own question.
Which one? Oh, you sure did. What is your gift, you little chocolate girl?
Well, it's not necessary. I want to tell y'all a story instead. I was actually a gift for my ex-husband one year. We were dating, and my mother and my sister came from New York to visit me back in South Carolina, and I said I wanted to surprise him. So I had them get a refrigerator box and wrap it up. I put it in the car and I drove to his house, and I had a robe on, but underneath that robe was nothing but a bow. And I called his best friend, they were rooming together. I called his best friend and I told him, I said, let me in the house, wake him up, but wait till I get in there.
Yeah.
And so he helped me bring the box in. He covered me up with the box because the top part was like just wrapped. So it didn't have a lid. It was just wrapped.
Yeah.
And the thing about it, when he came down the stairs, he said, somebody just dropped the gift off for you. And he was like, and he was asleep. He's like, what? He said, yeah, somebody just dropped the gift off for you. So he come downstairs, and when I heard him touching the paper, I bust out.
Okay.
Gave him a heart attack.
Oh my God. Oh,
very
no.
good. All right. Okay. Yes, sir. And he seen all that
He
chocolate.
fell back on the stairs and everything. He might have
Okay.
Known to Rocker Brothers World.
You're right. Good one, Steven. What we're going to do, so we don't run into no issues, let's go to the question of the week, Steven. We got about 20 more minutes. Hopefully we can get out of here quicker than that. Put up that question of the week. I sent it to y'all tonight. Give you a little chance to think about it. Are you a victim or a volunteer in a toxic relationship? I want y'all give me y'all brief opinions on that. Sometimes women they claim they're a victim, chocolate, and really they're a volunteer because they choose to stay in a toxic situation. So you're not a victim, you are actually volunteering. How do you feel about that, Chocolate Pearl? You know anybody, or maybe you've been in that situation where you were not the victim, you was actually a volunteer for that toxic situation. How about it, Chocolate? Go.
When you sent that question, I had to think about it. I'm not necessarily. I don't consider myself a victim, but I somewhat consider myself a volunteer, and it wasn't necessarily a toxic relationship per se, but it was more, like I said, I give people multiple chances, multiple chances, multiple chances. So I stay in a relationship in hopes that it'll get better or it'll be different. So it's not necessarily toxic, but it was something that I know I shouldn't have been in or gave him the extra chances and stuff like that. So I was a volunteer.
Okay, great.
When you are not necessarily in love, but infatuation, because to me that's considered infatuation. I'm learning the knowledge. I'm learning that it's infatuation or security. Some people don't want to leave because they know they're going to be alone, or some people stay in a relationship because they don't know any better.
Right.
So yes, they become both the victim and a volunteer at the same time.
At the same time. Very well said. How about you, Miss Maggie? Have you ever been a victim, or would you admit that shit, I was a volunteer to the situation? Go.
No. I wasn't a victim, and I will not be a volunteer. Like my mama said, if you're gonna be a fool, be your own fool. But I know I have not put myself in that situation.
Okay, very good, Miss Maggie. Let's slide up to the next lady, Miss G, Miss Gladys. Have you ever been a victim, or would you just admit that shit, I was a volunteer in this toxic relationship? Go.
I'm agreeing with Maggie and Pearl. It's kind of iffy because sometimes you can love, you think you love, and then you can be in lust. So it's an iffy situation. I thought about it when I seen the question, but I don't take no mess, so it's just iffy. I don't know, but I wouldn't be a victim, and I ain't volunteering for no mess.
All right, it's on you, the T-shirt king. You see the question, you heard it, I sent it to you. How do you feel? Have you ever been a victim in a situation of a toxic relationship, or did you volunteer to stay in that situation? Go.
First, I want to answer the question, not personally. I just want to answer the question how I think about it. Like it was said earlier, I had to think about the question when you said it to me. I would say you're a victim until you realize what's going on. If you choose to stay, you become a volunteer.
Exactly.
But I would say, yes, I have been a victim before, up until I realized what was going on.
Okay.
Then I chose to remove myself from the situation.
Then you dip. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Very good. 27 years. That means over two decades, folks. A few more years, it'll be 3 decades. How you feel about that, Mr. Wick? Are you a victim, or have you ever been a volunteer in a toxic situation? We know it ain't this one because y'all cruising down the river right now. So how do you feel about that one? Go.
Well, I like the answer about being both. You can be both at the same time. And I think there is conventional wisdom that Black folks like to have. You stay in a situation when you know you shouldn't. Just shame on you. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Right.
But I want y'all to consider this. This is a book called Influence, The Psychology of Persuasion. You see how thick that is?
Yeah.
This book is full, and it's by Robert Cialdini, PhD. So he did a study, and a lot of times when you think you're doing something on your own, you're being manipulated. So it's easy for someone who knows what they're doing to play mind games with you, and you think that you're making your own choice, but you're actually playing into somebody else's choices that they presented to you. And you think you're choosing it on your own, but you're being persuaded. So
Right.
don't be so hard on yourself when you find yourself in a situation. That's why these people get in these relationships, and you're like, why doesn't she just leave? A lot of times she's being manipulated. He or she is being manipulated, and they just can't seem to find their way out of that. So don't be so judgmental on somebody when in your mind you're like, I would just leave. Well,
Right.
that's what you say, but you're not in that situation. So
I got you.
yeah.
I got
So
you.
just and pick this up if you get a chance. It's called is interesting. Influence,
Yeah.
the psychology of
Right.
persuasion. It's a good
All
book.
right, I love it. And that was going to be another question, manipulation I had for next week. I'm glad you done picked the safe on that. So y'all be ready for that next week. We're going to deal with manipulation. All right. So we're going to get ready to get out of here, family. It's been a very good show, and I enjoyed it. I like seeing everybody. I like to see everybody back next week. And like I always say, tell a friend to tell another friend. Tell mama them. Everybody come on in. We'll have a good time and a lot of more gifts to give away. And I want y'all to always remember, life is a big bad dream, Chocolate Pearl. Woo, woo! Boy, show, but it never can be as bad as it seems. One day victory, one day defeat, Miss Gladys, but you got to mix the bitter with the sweet. So when we get at the end of our rope, answer, you know what we do? Boy, we tired not to hang on because there's always hope. So we love to see everybody back next week. Same back channel, same back time, 8:30-ish. You know what I'm talking about? If y'all come on in, then we can begin. You know what I'm talking about? So we're going to have a lot of fun. I want everybody to know this is the spot. You know how we do, Answer. You know what we do? Well, we keeps it hot. You can spit your game, Chocolate Pearl, girl, because it is no shame. And ScoreBiggerDating. Gladys, come on with me now.
Everybody knows
your
name. We'll see you back next week. Yours truly, Stephen Wicks, Steve Breven, trying to break even. You'll see him, you'll see me. Razzle Dazzle. Miss G, the G Spot. You better check her out. And you know the boy Anson down in what? MIA, boy, that's the bottom, doing it big. Chocolate Pearl, known the Rocker Brothers world. You better get with it or get lost. Hey, Miss Maggie, girl, we love you. Tell your daughter we wish for the best for the situation tonight. We'll see everybody back next week. So until then, love y'all. We'll see you back and have a good weekend and be safe. You know what I'm talking about? Do it big. Yeah.
ScoreBiggerDating.com. ScoreBiggerDating.com.